control your dreams. Eyes wide open now, truth you can't disavow. Echoes through the halls, crashing all your walls. Truth seekers, exposing the truth. Truth seekers, coming for you. Uncover the lies, open your eyes. Shadows try to hide, no place for them to bide. Light will pierce you through, reveal what is true. Running from your fears, can't escape the sears. Truth will hunt you down, tear apart your crown. Truth seekers, exposing the truth. Truth seekers, coming for you. Uncover the lies, open your eyes. Eyes wide open now, truth you can't disavow. Echoes through the halls, crashing all your walls. Truth seekers, exposing the truth. Truth seekers, coming for you. Uncover the lies, open your eyes.
So this is also why, like, please, nobody should ever come to my house. And it just happened again this past week, and I typically call it a stalker incident when it does. I have no trespassing signs up. It is illegal when you post no trespassing signs on private property. It is illegal to cross them, regardless of whether you think you found something and you think it's the right address. Okay, so I have been told to expect that somebody would come and that it would be an operation and that it would not be what it looks like. So I have to assume if anybody shows up at my house that it's highly threatening. I've had multiple briefings about this. I am not allowed to ignore it, okay? And if you don't believe that I've had multiple briefings as if I need to do this, but okay, look, what do we got right here? We got two challenge coins. One of these is from an army general. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Yeah, there it is. And one of these this is an Iron Eagle, okay? So you can't get coins like these from people unless this guy's a general and this guy's a colonel in the Navy, okay? Or Air Force, rather. Wait a minute, this is Navy. I got to get this right. Air Force colonel, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm crazy. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff that happens when you talk to real insiders. They give you challenge coins. We're going to start making our own here pretty quick. It's Stavati challenge coins. But this is not fake. And so, again, the insiders have told me that I have to suspect that if anybody comes here, that it's a murder, actually. And so please do not come to my house. You will be considered a security threat, and I have to deal with it as such. So I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be excited. I'm not going to be thrilled about it. I have to assume that this is a subterfuge of some kind. So I'm going to try to do more events, and I want to speak to you one-on-one like this, but please don't try to have in-person contact. I haven't had anybody here, not my family, not friends, no romance. Okay, so I'm not looking for anybody to come and move in or hang out or show up. This is what you get right now, and I'm sorry if you want more, but that's what we got. If you want to do more with me, you can apply for a job with the company because we're going to be hiring a lot of people. Earth appears to be more about how you draw the telekinesis out of the earth. And I'm going to talk about this in the Ascension philosophy. I'm going to go in way more detail on the telekinesis exercises that Michael has been giving me telepathically. So, you know, take it or leave it, whether you believe that this is true. But if he wrote a book in 1999 that's telling the future now, he's probably telling me the truth about how to get your telekinesis to work too, because it is actually getting results. I am getting it to work. I never ever thought this would happen. I never thought I would be able to develop this ability unless I died and ascended into some angelic being. But apparently it's happening to me first because it's going to be happening to you later on, and I'm here to tell you how to get ready for it. So this was a very, very strange one where I was in the tub, because another part of the thing is the telekinesis bathtub. So the telekinesis bath is one of the things that Archangel Michael has been making me do. I have to take a bath. I cannot take a shower. I am forbidden to take a regular shower. I am supposed to bathe, and I'm supposed to bathe every day, but only in a bathtub. And then another one of the really funny things is that you have to pee in the bathtub. He wants your DNA in the water. So I have been using scented oils. There's a perfume company out there that has some really wonderful stuff. I recommend, I'm not going to say what it is. I recommend, let's just say, okay, well, this one is generic enough. Even if you just do sandalwood and eucalyptus, those to me seem to be two of the most activating, because a lot of these compounds that smell really good have what are called sesquiterpenes, which are smell compounds that actually awaken your pineal gland. So sandalwood definitely, Palo Santo definitely, eucalyptus definitely. There's other ones that you can find. I would say just try it out and see what bath oils work for you. But the peeing part apparently is important because it's getting your DNA outside your body into a medium that touches your skin, which gets into this whole inside-out thing where you have to turn yourself inside out and become the universe. So apparently peeing in the bathtub is a good way to get you there. I don't know. I'm just following my instructions. I've noticed that there's an incredible amount of grief purging that goes on in the bathtub. Almost every time I take a bath, I'm releasing pain and sadness. And also, at least in the earlier stages, he wants you to stay in the bathtub until all the water drains out. So you gotta pull the frickin' thing and then sit in there, wait for the tub to drain out. It's a pain in the ass. But another big thing is that I've been healing my joints, and so when you're in the tub, if you have any issues with your joints where there's stiffness and pain, I've been doing Rolfing very extensively, and it's all about finding the part of the range of motion that doesn't want to move, and then you fix that range of motion by actually working it. So it's similar to like physical therapy. And it turns out that I had enormous atrophy in my right leg. So another one of the things that Michael has been going into, and you're going to hear a lot more about this in Ascension Philosophy, this is the online course I'm going to be launching really pretty soon, because it looks like with my aerospace work that I'm going to have to be doing a lot of meetings and a lot of traveling. And so this is probably one of the last times I'm going to be able to do Sunday teachings week after week without being interrupted. And it
Valley's been a ghost ship, 20 years of empty claims, with hangars full of garbage and dreams that never came. Now he's fishing for new suckers to store more junk inside, while promising his gullible fans hover cars and free energy rides.
We are working on anti-gravity. As soon as we get financed, which again is coming very soon.
Divine insights were handed down, but now they cost a fee. In the wacky world of Wilcock, that's the way it's gotta be. Financial resets, debts erased, a world so fair and bright. The alliance never came, and neither did his wife. The wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. It's the wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. Just buy my course, $300. Enlightenment's the deal. In the wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. Extraterrestrial pals, they're coming here to stay. Disclosure's always just around, but aliens delay. Law of one, the Bible, Bhagavad Gita, all mixed up in one. David's stealing from the best, but his fans think it's a brand new one. Plagiarize and profit, that's his favorite routine. In the wacky world of Wilcock, where nonsense reigns supreme, we'll all get rainbow bodies, whatever that might mean. And Jesus is an alien, the wildest thing you've seen. David's on a hero's journey through dimensions far and wide. Draco reptilians know where he lives, so in his mansion he must hide. Catastrophes and end times, we're on the brink, he said. But my coffee's brewing nicely, and I'm still in my bed. The wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. It's the wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. Just buy my course, $300. Enlightenment's the deal. In the wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. No one's suffering like David in his mansion grand and tall. With eyes and steak and chicken, he's the loneliest of all. His teeth are fake as his prophecies and courses that he sells. In the wacky world of Wilcock, he's ringing all the bells.
If we bathe in our own urine, we can gain superpowers. What do we doing the bath does help. Or you urinate before you get into the bathtub, and then you drink new water out of a glass, and when you're in the bathtub, you can do a little more.
Buy my course, $300. Enlightenment's the deal. In the wacky world of Wilcock, where make-believe is real. His PowerPoint slides are packed with schizophrenic rants, forced to stream on YouTube now, bankruptcy's a stance. Stavati aerospace, a Ponzi scheme they say. So pay pigs better pay up, or like Corey Goode he'll stay. So many dates, so many dreams, none of them come true. But hey, don't fret, just buy the course and I'll enlighten you.
For God's sake, take the deal, okay? But you have to take the deal and you have to cooperate. Rise, rise, rise. And you feel yourself, kinetic energy of levitation, tingling across your skin.
In 2012, we'd all ascend, a cosmic shift was due. But here we are in 24, and nothing much is new. Mass arrests and Cabo busts, beliefs should quake in fear, yet they're still here, sipping wine. And we're all stuck right here, in a world of Greer and Goode, crush and loot with their claims. Nobody tops David Wilcock with his fringe and wacky games, while they're sharing UFOs and theories kinda tame. David's got aliens who wanna sleep with him and eat him, what a shame. He's the master of the bizarre, with rainbow bodies on display. In the wacky world of Wilcock, where nonsense leads the way. So here's to Dave, the shyster bold, with tales so far-fetched and grand. In his world of make-believe, where fantasy's second-hand, he spins his fairy tales and lies between his YouTube streams for his cat crystal ladies who gobble up his dreams.
Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome. We are here tonight. I'm guest hosting. My name is Jimmy Church. You may know me from my wonderful show, Fade to Black. But tonight, Mr. Cambion is busy with family things, and so we'll be pitching in to help host tonight's Truth Seekers. And maybe this is like me. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm going to stop grifting, okay? And in case you didn't know, a large part of Corey Goode and David Wilcock getting so popular was that they were grifting with me, okay? They were the two of the best grifters, the greediest grifters though, but they were two of the best grifters I ever grifted with. And, I'm sad, but they grifted a little too much. So we had to pull back on the grift. We got a great show for you tonight because I'm going to be spilling the beans on David Wilcock. But before we begin, we would tell you that we have a goal for overtime. Now, in case you're new to these type of shows, there is a set sort of time limit. Otherwise, I may start melting. But if we hit the goal tonight, we're going to go into overtime. I've got some very special things to share with you. We've got an incredible audience tonight. And we've already got some kind and generous people in the live chat. Let's recognize them. God bless the goal and praise the cash, bitches. Chief Cambion's praising the cash, great. And by the way, have you seen his numbers lately? Like, look at my numbers when I don't have a guest. Oh, they're terrible. Oh man, I need a new grift. But we want to thank Sunlover 5000 who says, "Well, let me do 5, only $4.99." Well, that's one for the goal anyway. It's close enough. We'd like to get 50 super chats tonight. Any number, any color. Thirsty Tree with a kind and generous $5. Hey Steve, here's $5. Thanks for the entertainment. Great show. Well, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy Church tonight. I'm hosting. Yo, am I getting any of this money? Shit. Oh God. They're still giving the money to Steve Cambion. Apparently he needs it more than me. I don't know. A logical bystander says, praise the cash, praise the goal. Deb from Sac says, Jimmy Church is the original Grinch. I'm not the Grinch. I'm the grift, man. Deb from Sac. How dare you? You were one of my viewers before you came over to Truth Seekers. What happened? Did I grift too hard? I think I grifted too hard. And so Deb from Sac left my show and went to Truth Seekers. A lot less bullshit here. More like, we'll do anything for. Yeah, I can't read that. Yeah, no. Yeah, he will. I knew him, and I could tell you this. He would get massages. David Wilcock gets massages. And if he gets a female massage person, he complains and says he needs a dude to rub him down. Yep, yep. He's pitching for the other team, friends. But thank you for your kindness. And we have another one. The end is near. Beware. God has nothing to do with the goal. Okay. Okay. The end is near. Beware. It's all about Satan and the goal. Oh, no. We rebuke you, evil one. We rebuke you. Look at this. Archduke Instinct. Well, man, True Seekers got a better audience than me. My audience is cheap. They're broke. They're broke losers. Only broke losers would listen to Jimmy Needs Church. You know? Archduke Instinct. See the male David Wilcock. Every dono is another tear streaming down David Wilcock's face. Well, that's true, and that's so kind and generous of you. $50, very kind. Yo, can I get like some of this money? Shit. Damn. It's about the money changers and horn dog grannies, says the end is near, beware. And Jimmy Tchaikovsky with another one. As Mr. T would say, I pity the fool. Yeah, we're gonna be felting Wilcock hard tonight. If you've been waiting for one of these shows where we really like rip into them, oh, you're gonna like tonight. You're gonna like it. My neck's itching. Yeah. Zero with a kind of generous $5. Look at this effing fruitcake. Who, me? Come on, I'm much more handsome than the usual host. And my hair is much more. Look, I got extra grease in my hair tonight. I got it. I got the oil changed in my hair and everything. I'm greasy. Oh, this is a super chat from Marina Mavrogenis. Thank you very much for super sticker. Sorry about that. I'm scrolling through the live chat here. We're going to get started. Firstborn Suck Cup Cope and Sneed says, do you got any vids A-logging the crystal people? I especially can't stand those idiots. Not really, but I don't think he does. Steve Cambion loves crystal hippie bitches. He loves crystal hippie bitches. The dirtier, the better. He loves them dirty crystal hippie bitches that smell like patchouli oil and jasmine oil and shit, and they don't take showers. I think he likes them because they always have a little bit of, the devil's lettuce, and they share, right? They're very generous, them crystal hippie bitches. Tommy T, remember when that idiot Jonaside was in the chat spying on you, Stephen? I don't remember, and I don't think Stephen Cambion has anything against that guy, but he picked losers. He picked a losing team. It happens. Bend over, David. Truth Seekers is driving, says Fat Chick Thriller. Yeah. Oh boy, we're going to get into it tonight. But before we begin, I just want to say, let me see. Let me get over here, and I want to show you something because this is gross. It's something Steve Cambion sent me right before the show. Right before the show. Now, remember that David Wilcock is supposed to be a spiritual guru, and he's supposed to be in touch with angels. But on his last live stream, He's making fun of Stephen Cambion's disability. For those that don't know, Stephen Cambion is disabled. He has third nerve palsy, and that came from a brain aneurysm. And so that's why he wears the glasses. And I guess this super psychic genius doesn't know that he wears glasses because he's disabled, because he's on a public live stream making fun of a disabled man for wearing glasses. And by the way, we'll put our fair use banner up. This is a transformative work. We're educating the public and all that. Yeah, you know, we're educating the public about this dummy. This idiot is supposed to be a spiritual guru. He's supposed to be the world's greatest psychic and the earth's greatest prophet. And he's supposed to be in communication with angels. Wouldn't the angels tell him, don't make fun of disabled people? Don't make fun of people who are half blind? Why wouldn't the angels tell you not to make fun of a person who's half blind, David Wilcock? Maybe that's proof you're not talking to angels, dude.
God, David, what the hell were you thinking? You can't wear glasses that stupid on the air. Well, no, it's the old man glasses, but they catch the sides.
Oh, yeah. Those aren't the same glasses. Steve Cambion has cool glasses. You bought those at the dollar store because you're broke, bitch. David Wilcock is a broke-ass bitch. There, I said it. I said it. David Wilcock a broke ass. He's broke. He's broke, friends. He's shaking his ass for super chats. We're going to show you. He's shaking his ass for super chats. He's dying a slow death over there.
Right? So nothing comes in on the sides. They just go straight ahead. So I get why this other individual likes to wear these on camera, but I don't really want to do it for more
wait a minute. Steve Cambion said it before. Say his name. Say his name. Don't call him the other individual. See, here's what's happening here. David Wilcock is terrified. He is terrified right now, friends, because if what's left of his dwindling audience sees the mountain of evidence Steve Cambion has that he's always wrong and always grifting and his stupid predictions always fail, he won't have an audience left. So he can't say Steve Cambion's name, but you can in his live chat. I think maybe we should have a project, and during one of the next, maybe David Wilcock's live stream, everybody says, say his name, Stephen Cambion, in the live chat. I think that would be fun, right? But David Wilcock has hired 8 people. That's right. He's got 8 people deleting comments in his live chat because he's an intellectual weakling and a coward. He can't debate Steve Cambion. Shit, I can't. I can't either. That's why, listen, if you can't beat Steve Cambion, you join him. I'm hoping maybe he'll give me a job, right, as the weekend host here or some shit. My grift's dying a slow death. Have you seen my numbers? Have you seen them? They're terrible. Like, the only time I get numbers is when I get a grifter to come in and boost up my numbers. But when I'm by myself, shit, I can't even get 1,000 views, and I've been at this for 30 years. Stephen Cambion's kicking my ass. I knew this day would come. But what kind of a man makes fun of a disabled person?
Split second, because they're really dorky. But hey, you guys kept me.
Oh, the glasses you're wearing are dorky, but the ones Steve wears are cool. So shut up, David Wilcock. And what the hell kind of a man who talks to angels is making fun of somebody's disability? How would you like to only have one good eye, asshole? What kind of a slob? David Wilcock, you're gonna suffer tonight, bitch. Oh, you're gonna suffer. Oh, there's some suffering coming for David Wilcock. We're gonna show you some of his latest clips, right? What is this? Sofa Ninja did some research on Marina earlier. Now she claims she wore the SS uniform because it was a professional modeling gig and one of her sponsors was a historical cosplay company. That's a lie. You could go look at some of the tweets. Look at some of the tweets.
God, David, what the hell were you thinking? She says terrible things about Jewish people. She blames Jewish people for everything. She's an anti-Semitic, Holocaust-denying Nazi, that girl. But, I guess she looks good, so people want to give her a show, right? Yeah, let's see. You should end your David Wilcock shows with a I'll Be Back Terminator reference. If you say so, and look at that, the kind and generous one for the goal. Remember, we got a goal tonight. David Brokecock. Yeah, thank you. Mariner1712, very, very kind and generous of you. Nick Ricada said it's fine to make fun of Steve's We'll go after him next. And by the way,
David Wilcock is so desperate, he's going to be shaking his ass on a pole soon to survive. Either that or he's going to be doing dudes in a bathroom. That's what I think. He's going to be doing dudes in the bathroom. You ever go in the bathroom and there's some gay dude that offers to like do things to you for a couple bucks? Yep, that's going to be Mr. Wilcock. So we're going to start tonight with some historical pieces because I haven't talked about Wilcock since the Corey Goode downfall and all that. So, but we're gonna first we're just gonna have a little fun. We're just gonna have a little fun and show you David Wilcock's new job. David Wilcock's new job, friends. It's his new job. The being a grifter ain't working out for him, my friends. So this is his new job. He's gonna be twerking on stream for super chats. That's right. Suffer, David Wilcock. Your stupid predictions all fail, all of them. You're gonna be doing this. This is his next gig. He wrapped up a Christmas present for all you truth seekers. There you go. There you go. Praise the buttocks. Look at that. That's some big butt, right? It reminds me of the Big Butt song. Wait a minute, David. No. What are you saying? Come on. All right, 1 second here. We're going to check in with the goal before we move on. For those unaware, we're trying to get 50 super chats of any denomination. Praise the cash, bitches. We're 40 away. We got 10 so far, but really there was 4 before the goal started, so we'll count those. We'll count those. Dr. Satan age 64 is getting turned on. Wow. Doesn't take much. Hey, to each their own. Some people like a lot of junk in the trunk. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? But Wilcock will soon be shaking it on a pole because he's getting felted so bad over here that people are waking up and going, oh yeah, all of his predictions fail. Nothing he says ever actually happens, right? Well, we're gonna get into some history here because Mr. Wilcock and Corey Goode had a falling out. Did you know that I used to grift with the both of them? I grifted like hell with both those dudes. Yes, I did. I really did. But let's hear David Wilcock cry and suffer about this falling out that he had with Mr. Corey Goode, right? Corey Goode admitted under oath. Oh shit! All my stories are fake. Isn't that sad? They can't grift together no more. Can't grift no more. Oh no, Mr. Wilcock. He threw Corey Goode, and by the way, he threw Corey Goode under the bus here for a $10 super chat. He's been Corey Goode's friend and co-star for years and years and years. This David Wilcock is suffering. Oh, somebody sent him a $10 super chat and asked him a question about Corey Goode, and he's going to throw him right under the bus. Going to throw him right under the bus. Yes, right under it.
Yeah, as you all know, Corey had his court deposition, and in the deposition, which then leaked online, he said that he fabricated his claims. He has since said that he had to do that for the lawsuit. The point is, there's a problem with his material because of that happening, and I can't put it in the same category as everything else anymore because of that. I do still support him. I wish him all the best.
He can't put it in the same category. He just said that Corey Goode is too much BS. He can't put it in the same category with all his other BS. It's just too much BS.
But there are people whose credibility is unimpeachable. William Tompkins also validated everything that Corey Goode had started telling me
Oh no, he said it was all true, and now he's saying it was all fake.
In 2014, and remember, this is 5 years after I started talking to Jacob in 2009. And what Corey was telling me lined up with Jacob, it lined up with Daniel, it lined up with Pete Peterson, it lined up with Henry Deacon, everybody. And also William Tompkins pretty much hit off everybody. This is very real. And the Space Force could be telling us that they're getting ready to recruit people to fight in space, to fight wars in space. Well, this is exactly what you're going to hear Pete Peterson talking about. That we already have base.
Pete Peterson is this fake senile old man that he called a doctor. He wasn't a doctor. He never went to college.
Bases on the moon. We already have bases on Mars. And you will actually hear him say, we are fighting the Draco. So he has confirmed in his deathbed interview the same stuff we're hearing from Corey Goode, the same stuff we heard from William Tompkins. So Chris just donated $100 and said, I followed Corey Goode information.
Oh, it was $100 he threw Corey under the bus for.
From the beginning, I saw all the episodes of Cosmic Disclosure. Do you still believe Corey was mostly telling the truth in Cosmic Disclosure? I have to be very careful what I say here.
Yeah, you do. You gotta be real careful. You grifted with Corey Goode for 5 years, dude.
I do think that some of what was coming in for him was telepathic and it was coming from the right place.
That's what it was.
I also think that most likely there was free association and imagination involved.
Imagination?
Based upon what he himself, his own statement and admission in court, under oath, okay? You can't really take that back, you know? And I also know that the insiders who I work with in Stavati said that they don't believe what he said.
Oh, isn't that great? His new fake insiders don't believe his old fake insider. They're all frauds. David Wilcock is running around telling everybody Christopher Beskar worked on classified projects and classified sites. That's a complete total lie. He'll never prove that because Beskar is a joke. 30 years he can't produce an airplane product or service or airplane. Not one. But in his latest live stream, David Wilcock is telling everybody that somebody's investing $300 million into his stupid company. I don't think it's going to happen.
I was also told that we were in the vicinity of truth, that we were talking about things that are approximately correct. But again, I don't want to go on any insider testimony.
Oh, boy. He don't want to go with no insider. That's why he became his own insider. Right after, remember, he started telling people that he was in the secret space program, and then the reptilian aliens ate him, and then they butt banged him. Remember that shit? That shit was great. Oh, man. David Wilcock said that reptilian aliens butt banged him and then ate him. Or did they eat him first and then butt bang him? I'm confused. They ate him and they butt banged him and then they brought him back to life. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But I got a lot of clips we got to get through. And it ain't good. It ain't good, bro. Okay, 1 second here. Bunch of lying grifters. Yeah, that was the last one. Oh, no. Yeah, David Wilcock, listen, he says he's barely able to survive. He's got financial problems, right? Look at this. I gotta stop the share. No, I gotta do the share. There we go. We're gonna get it. There's David Wilcock, and he's talking about all the money he's making and complaining. Dude, I'm picking change out of my couch to buy coffee, okay, in the morning. I'm broke, man. David Wilcock is still doing good. He's doing like 150, 250 grand a year grifting. I can't grift that hard. He should stop complaining, right? Why is he complaining about the grift? I don't get it. It ain't fair. Why ain't I able to grift? Nobody's buying my shitty coffee from China no more, right? I might have to go back to working at Guitar Center. And somebody asks, where's all my guitars tonight? I sold them for crack, okay? I sold all my guitars for crack, okay? Cocaine is a very powerful drug, and I don't really need a guitar, but I need the crack. Yeah. Zero with a kind generous $2. Why do they all have fake sounding names? Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good point, right? That's a pretty good point. But thank you for your kindness. Praise the cash. Yo, can I get like 10% of this money? Like a little bit? No. Stephen Cambion's producer said, I can't get no cash, bro. Why is that? Right? Why is that? Oh, all right. I'm going to share that on the screen, but I can't read it because the algorithm will not like it. The end is near, beware. Be nice, okay? Be nice. We're going to hear about David Wilcock's money situation and how he's trying so desperately to survive on $10,000 a month.
So, you know, I do make about maybe 10 grand a month on this, but that includes all the super chats and all the ads and everything. Grift. So it's It's not really enough, but it is
not
sustainable,
enough.
and I do thank you guys for
Oh, come on.
participating in
Why
that.
is it not enough?
It's certainly not big money as far as I'm
Certainly
concerned.
not
My
big
mortgage
money.
is well over half that amount. You know, food and everything else costs a lot. It's a flash sale because we
Oh,
are
he's
about
having
to
a
get
sale
funded.
on
But
his
until
bull.
we do, it's a
Discount
nail biter.
bull.
I'm coming up towards the end of the month, and I barely have enough money to pay my mortgage. As
He
usual,
barely has enough
it's been
money.
this way for 3 years. I've been essentially bankrupt. I have to have ads on this, or else I don't get any protection,
Jeez.
and we wouldn't
You
be
better
able
be
to do
nice.
the show. So the ads are a
Christina.
necessary thing,
Oh,
and it
come
also
here,
has been,
swat
frankly,
you.
one of the
Yeah.
only sources of
Don't mess
income
with
I've had.
Christina. That's my
As I
girl.
said, I'm getting about
taught
10
her
grand
how
a
to
month
grift.
from that. My rent is, my mortgage is like 6,200, and so you know, there isn't a whole lot left over. Plus, I've been helping a friend who's dying of cancer with my nonprofit.
Oh yeah, he's giving
And
one of his
so,
friends money
he's
from his
actually
charity,
getting
'cause
like
that's
$3,000 a
legal.
month right there.
Oh shit,
So
David, you
3,000
might
of my
be in
money
trouble
is
for
going
that
to help
shit.
somebody who is one of my insiders and is dying.
Oh
And
no,
both of
guy's
them are
dying.
actually, well, I don't know if they're dying.
Oh, he doesn't know if they're dying.
We're helping him
First
stay
they're
alive
dying,
longer.
Then he doesn't know
Let's
if
put
they're
it that way.
dying. He's giving them money from his.
So
from
yeah,
his
even in
charity.
this state where I have so little money, I'm helping somebody who otherwise
Project
would be
Unity.
homeless and probably dead
Garbage peddler.
already, with at least 3,000 a month, sometimes more. So
3,000.
you add all that up, there's nothing left.
There's nothing
And,
left.
That's why I have to keep doing this. I have to keep
He has to
doing
keep
shows,
grifting.
so I have
That's
a
what he
stable
said.
income.
Look, I gotta
They
keep
cut him
grifting.
off on his
What do you
pension.
want me
They
to
cut him
do?
off on
I
everything.
gotta
So
keep
they
grifting.
literally
I
have
need the
no
money.
money at all except for me. And to keep them alive, it costs about 3,000. We joke about, I say just 8 cents a day, but it costs about 3,000
Oh,
a
no.
month.
Come on,
Sometimes, actually, I've been having to give him more now because he's had so many problems. But
Oh,
yeah,
got
that's
problems.
who I
What
am.
are you gonna do?
I'll take the last of my money to keep one of my friends and his wife alive because that's what I believe in is truth,
You ever notice?
justice, and freedom.
You ever notice this?
I'm only making like 10 grand a month,
Oh, do you ever notice this? He always tells people that he's doing charitable works with the money he's getting. But the money going to his YouTube channel is not going to his charity. That's going to his for-profit company. So he's got some problems, I think.
beginning in around February of this year. That's when I started to do regular weekly shows again.
Yeah, because you needed the money.
And then that
Shit,
income
it's
has stabilized me, about 10 grand a month, as I said. It's a little bit more than that now. People thinking, oh my God, David's making all this money. No, we make about $10,000 a month on YouTube. It's the YouTube income. This comes out to about like 20 grand a month if you average it all up.
20 grand a month, and he's complaining. This dude is a... Oh, I'm trying to not say anything that the YouTube algorithm is going to object to. We have Hugh Penny with a kind and generous $5. Jimmy, do you think we're getting drafted into the Space Force? I have a bum liver. Me too. And I got a crack cocaine dependency, so I can't serve in no Space Force unless they give you... Do they give you free crack? If they give you free crack, I'll sign up, okay? Sandra Deziki is here and says, suffer grief cock? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Low battery in the smoke alarm, but you could pee in it. That's pretty good. Yeah, $240,000 a year, but it's not enough. It's not enough. He needs more money. More money, more money, more money. 240K, that's nothing. He needs more money. All right, we're going to go to... we thank Macario for making these clips. We got some clips to go through of his current stream. And by the way, this may be a quick show, friends. Like, this is not going to be a 3 or 4 hour stream unless we get Steve back here. But I think Steve Cambion is busy banging his wife. And by the way, David Wilcock, Steve Cambion still has a wife, even though he wears sunglasses. Suffer, bitch! Suffer! David Wilcock's wife left him for a cucumber. There, I said it. Do you ever hear that song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction? That was David Wilcock's wife. He couldn't make her come, so she turned for comfort. She turned to the comfort cucumber. Every time that she was looking to get her rocks off, and David Wilcock, he was getting sick. Did you know that? David Wilcock gets sick when a woman, when he tries to bang a woman, he gets sick, right? Hold on. We're going to share that one because it's ridiculous. David Wilcock is making fun of Steve Cambion's disability Well, one thing that's not disabled on Mr. Campion is his nutsack and his man member. Okay? All right, we're gonna share this. This is why did David Wilcock's wife leave him? Well, it might be because he wants to throw up. He wants to throw up whenever a woman wants to get banged, right? David Wilcock only likes to get butt banged by aliens. He don't like women. Okay, there's something wrong with this dude. I mean, his wife was kind of a slob, but she was kind of a crystal hippie slob, right? She probably didn't take showers enough, but she was bangable, I think. I mean, I hung out with her. I could have given it to her, right? I could have given it to her good, Mr. Wilcock. Like that new muscly dude that's in her streams that's giving it to her, right? He's giving it to her good. Oh boy, let's see what he has to say about women making him want to throw up. That might be why his wife left him.
They're just going to have a really hard time with being sexual, which has also been my case, as I said last weekend.
Well, he also, Mr. Wilcock may be low testosterone because he's going bald and shit, right? He's going so bald and his hair is like trying to escape his body. I don't know what's going on with him. Got a hot crystal hippie bitch and he can't bang her? Just bang her, dude.
I want to go into all the detail because it's traumatic, but my relationships have not really been physical. Most of the time, it's just a short amount of time, and then I start to have difficulty.
He starts to have difficulty. Did he just say he can't get it up for a woman? He just said it. He just said he can't get it up for a woman. This dude can't get it up for a woman. He has difficulty.
And it doesn't make it, fun to have a relationship because I just got overwhelmed. I mean, with my first girlfriend, the first time I made out with my first girlfriend in college, and she was Japanese.
Poor girl.
I started to feel sick, and I was very much in love with her. I thought she was beautiful. My heart was open to her, but as soon as I started getting physical, I felt like I was going to throw up.
Oh my God. I think this dude is got to get out the closet. Who in the live chat thinks that he's got to get out the closet? He's got to get out the closet, right? And Shet with a kind and generous $10 super chat says, praise the cucumbers. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. And look at that. Detective gifted a membership. That's why you got to smash that subscribe button, friends, because if you're in the live chat and somebody gifts a membership, you could win it. And a kind and generous person here, Detective gifted one True Seekers membership. And then, oh, there we go. And then Elevens was gifted the membership by Detective. Very, very kind of you. And Detective also became a member. Big shout out. Let's go, friends. Let's go. We got to hit that goal too, because I'm sweating my balls off in this thing, right? Come on. Let's go. We got 13 of 50 for the goal tonight, friends. We need 47 more 37 more kind and generous people. I can't do math. That's why I'm a show host. What are you going to do? Let's go back to David Wilcock crying about not being able to bang girls.
I had a very, very hard time with the whole process. And that has unfortunately been consistent. I have to feel very safe. I have to feel very stable. I can't just do it. It's got to be like, it's got to all be right. And I hope that I have healed enough from this that in the future it'll be different, but that's the way it's always been.
Yeah, let's hit the goal.
And it's probably why people didn't stick around either.
No, let's hit the goal. Well, here, I'll tell you this much, okay? Can we hit the goal? I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you. We got a better chance of hitting the goal than David Wilcock has a chance of hitting a woman, okay? Or getting, done by a woman. I think he's waiting for the plow guy. Isn't that what somebody says? He's waiting for the plow guy. He's trying to get his bang on with the plow dude, right? Jimmy Church here looks to be about the right size for Wilcock's plug. Oh, geez, man. Yes, and if you're not healed yet, David Wilcock, try some suppositories. All right, we got to get through these. We got a bunch of clips from Macario that we got to get through from his latest live stream to see how ridiculous this man is. Oh yeah, this is disgusting. David Wilcock has spent a lot of time on his stream talking about his BMs, right? Remember the one time he was telling everybody how constipated he was? Dude, you got to keep some things to yourself. Nobody cares about your BMs and how constipated you are or are not. It's gross.
Otherwise, how is my poop doing? Well, that's a rather personal question, isn't it? Fine. I mean, I've been taking prunes and I'm getting incredible. They just come out like a missile. Just
come out like
a
missile.
Hypersonic missile.
Come on.
You got to watch out for splash. That's the only thing. But no, the prunes are amazing. So that's the old man secret that I finally said, you know what? Let's just try this. I'll try the prunes. I am over 50, so I guess I'm entitled to have that luxury without being an old man. It's just part of what you do at that age. And it really works.
It really works. So in case you were wondering, David Wilcock is having no more constipation issues. Glad, like the world really needed to know about that, right? Mr. Slaughter says, it's over, Brocock Bros. God bless the goal. Let's go. Let's get to this goal, friends. We only need 35 more of you kind and generous people, and then we will hit the goal, and we'll do some overtime. And maybe Steven will come back when he's done banging his wife, but he's a long banger. His wife said he's a long bang. He ain't, two-pump chump. He takes a while. And we have RP just became a member. Praise the cash, bitches. Suffer David Wilcock with every dollar we take in. We diminish his grift. Don't you want to help diminish his grift? Don't you want to help David Wilcock be the next person that Truth Seekers retires their grift? I think so. And then we've got Gula with a kind of generous $5 says praise the cash. Yes, my friends. I feel it. We are edging towards the goal. Yes. Oh, I checked in and we still need 35. Yeah, 35 more. Any denomination. You could super chat $1 35 times and we'll still hit it. Yes. Secret Corp, I'm late. What is this? I'm Jimmy Church, the host of Fade to Black, but tonight I'm a guest hosting because I helped David Wilcock with his grift. And so I'm trying to make amends. I'm trying to become a truth seeker instead of a grift seeker or a scam seeker. So I'm trying to do my best. Trying to do it. All right, we're going to go to the next clip
Before
here.
the wind starts to get...
Oh, yeah. So for people that are unaware, David Wilcock keeps crying and complaining, saying that the grift... I'm sorry. He's grifting off of his audience, claiming that the winds are so terrible that they're tornado force. But anybody can look that up on Google, and he had 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and he said they were tornado force winds, and they ripped up. Well, just listen.
Before the wind starts to get so bad that it's going to drive me crazy.
Oh, the wind's so terrible.
Right after that show ended, right when the wind actually started that night, this woman who lives next door to me got her roof blown off the house. Literally, the roof just freaking came off the house. And so, she's going to need carpentry help, and apparently she's out there looking for that. So before the wind starts to get so bad that it's going to drive me crazy, right after that show ended, right when the wind actually started that night, this woman who lives next door to me got her roof blown off the house. Literally, the roof just freaking came off the house.
Came off the house. Shit.
And so, she's going to need carpentry help, and apparently she's out there looking for that.
Oh my goodness, she's out there looking for carpentry help. All right, we don't have too many to get through. We're going to try to get through them all.
Dr. Stephen Greer.
Oh, look at this. It's great. He keeps on trying to grift off of Stephen Greer's grift. And if you don't know Stephen Greer, he's the biggest liar in the land of UFOs. He said he briefed every sitting U.S. president since Ronald Reagan. But here at Truth Seekers, they checked, and he didn't brief any sitting president.
Dr. Stephen Greer is a UFO guy who I have known ever since he got started in like 95. I was looking at what he was doing. He had, I think there was a Disclosure Project event in 1996.
Oh.
But then the one that happened in
Disclosure. It's coming any day now, friends.
2001, I actually ended up going because I'd been on Art Bell and I got in as a VIP. The awesome Disclosure that you and Dr. Greer have been doing. Well, thank you, Greg Braden. He's
All David Wilcock and Stephen Greer have disclosed is that they love money from stupid people.
a good friend of mine. You know, we've had some pretty
He's
long
a good friend.
conversations.
Your friend's a grifter. He says he can summon spaceships and aliens with his mind. He's got superpowers. Oh, sure they would be friends, because did Stephen Greer get his superpowers from taking baths and piss? Or did he have some other superhero origin story, Wilcock?
In between, you know, takes at conferences, and I think we met up at Gaia maybe at one point too.
And here on Joe Rogan, Greer basically throws Wilcock right under the bus.
You know the guy in the beginning of your video that says that you're a genius? David Wilcock. Do you know who that guy is?
Oh, yes, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
he's
you know that he
getting
also
felted
thinks
by
that he's
Rogan.
Edgar Casey reincarnated? Shows you pictures of
I have
Edgar
no idea.
Casey,
That's news to me.
Edgar Casey's friends, and how his friends look like Edgar Casey's friends. And
Really?
You ever watched any of that guy's lectures?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the team interviewed him, but I don't
Might
know.
want to do a
Might
little
wanna do a
editing.
little editing.
Might want to do a little editing with
wanna
that
do a
one.
little editing.
I'm not saying that anything else in your documentary is bullshit, but that guy
is
makes my
bullshit.
radar detector.
Oh, suffer David Wilcock. David Wilcock's greatest heart's desire is to be on Joe Rogan. And here Joe Rogan is calling him a bull. A man of bull. Oh, let's go. Fat Chick Thriller has gifted 20 True Seekers membership. Praise the cash. Praise the cash. We got Shabisky Madisky got a free membership. Seedale got a free membership from Fat Chick Thriller. Adam John Serber, KM 4005, Arctic Dragoon, Perspectivity, Pentaxenstein got a free membership from Fat Chick Thriller. Lowe was gifted a free membership. Back Glory was gifted a free membership. And Rex Del Daughter gifted a free membership. Base Shaman, Mike Bell, Eileen Ebony, Monterio gifted, and Walter gifted, and Ben Man Vibing, and T-Turb, and Just Cause, all gifted a free membership. Thank you to the kindness, generosity, and support of Fat Chick Thriller. Very generous. That's $100. Praise the cash, bitches. Okay. How do you say that? Awe? Or AEWE says Stephen Cambion exposes the cosmic con of Wilcock and Church while Wilcock pees in the tub, poops missiles, and makes low-class jibes at Cambion's disability. Yeah, well, thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. That's another one towards the goal, friends. And we only need 33 more to hit the goal. Any denomination. There's no limit tonight. We're going to do it. I feel it. Praise the cash. Praise the cash. So many generous people in the audience are going to help praise the cash. 33 more. God bless the goal and praise the cash. Let's go on to the next post here. Yeah, they're short ones, you know. And
So,
here's the thing. David Wilcock's streams are getting so lame. All he does is repeat himself and read Q-tard posts that he says is coming from the Alliance. So there's no material here. It's making the wacky world of Wilcock boring and dull.
So get to the point, David. Stop going back 25 years. Then they just got, well, you know, if you're sassy, the Ridgeline team might nail you. So that's what just happened there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. In case you didn't know, David Wilcock has to pay 8 people to delete the negative comments. That's how many negative comment trolls he has in his live chat. He needs a team of 8 people to delete or mute all of that. Must be terrible, Wilcock.
Sorry. But, you know, you want to be sassy, that's okay. I'll stick to the content. The more that I admire my super chats, the more money I make, and that's good for me. But might not be as good for... Oh, we got another one. Richard Whitney. We can't let that one go.
Oh, look at... He's shaking his ass for super chats, this loser. Right? Aren't you supposed to be a big star? Why do you got to shake your ass for super chats? Come on, Wilcock. Really? This is what he's reduced to. And soon... he won't even have that, friends. Soon he won't even have that. Here's another.
The work that we do here is sponsored by donations. It always has been. That allows me to not have to worry about having a quote-unquote regular job, in which case I wouldn't be ready to deliver this big talk at the end of the week with all these slides that last for 4 hours.
Oh, yeah. He works 1 day a week. This dude would die if he had to work a 40-hour-a-week real job. This dude would die. Who thinks that this dude could survive like working in construction for a full-on week? He would tap out in the first 20 minutes, right? Or how about being a roofer in the middle of August in a big city like Philadelphia or New York? He would tap out in 10 minutes. He's a grifter. He can't work a real job. He would die.
So your donations are very important.
Your donations are very important. What are we donating to? We're donating so that you can lie to people.
Oh, we got some donations.
Look at this. Well, now we know if you give David enough money, you become an insider of his. How about this? You want to be a Truth Seekers insider? Send me a super chat. Send me a super chat. Pay piggies. Where's all the pay piggies tonight? You want to become a Truth Seekers insider? Look, if he can grift like this, then Truth Seekers can grift too. You can become a Truth Seekers insider just like he's telling his friends and, super chatters.
Oh, we got some donations coming in. So I want to, Kwan Hong Chan, our buddy, who I'm not supposed to yell in the microphone for you. Hey, if he's giving me $100 Hong Kong, I got to listen to that, man. This is like, he's an insider now.
If you give David Wilcock $100, you become one of his insiders. All right, and Fat Chick Thriller gave $100. Fat Chick Thriller, praise the cash, gave $100 tonight in gifted membership. Fat Chick Thriller is now a Truth Seekers insider, okay? Fat Chick Thriller is now a Truth Seekers insider. Anybody that gives $100 or more, US dollars, don't be sending me any Mexican. I ain't taking 100 Mexican pesos. Mr. Slaughter, time to put the fries in the bag, David. Suffer. Yeah. I don't think he could get a job at McDonald's. I wouldn't hire him. Nope. I wouldn't hire him. He looks like a meth head or crackhead or something, doesn't he? Looks like he's got those kind of issues. Or wait a minute. I screwed up. All right, we've got to go back. There we go. We got to go back. We have some more. Oh, geez.
By the inauguration, within the next...
Oh, this is great. Now he's latching on to Stephen Greer's prediction. And Stephen Greer, grifter extraordinaire, is saying there's going to be a mass alien contact event by the inauguration, which is just January 15th. So in the next couple of weeks here, we're going to have a mass alien event.
By the inauguration, within the next 30 days, whistleblowers from 6 secretive black sites will come forward, unveiling a covert program dating back to the late 1950s.
Stephen Greer's been saying this stuff for years and years and years. It's never going to happen. And he's got a movie out called Battle for Disclosure. More like Battle for BS. We're going to cover it. Well, Steve Cambion is.
Wow. 6 different sites. Let's look at that again.
Oh, this is terrible.
Within the next 30 days, unveiling a covert program. So this is from the Alliance, and they're not denying any of it. So disclosure.
Yeah, this is from the Alliance. And David Wilcock says the Alliance is communicating with him. But here's Shadows of Ezra. In a message about somebody told him that David Wilcock is showing all of his posts, and he says, thank you. Once again, I have nothing to do with David Wilcock. I don't even know who he is, to be honest. He sounds insane. David Wilcock is sharing these Shadows of Ezra Q-Tard posts, and the guy who is making the Q-Tard post says, I don't even know who David Wilcock is, to be honest, but he sounds insane. David Wilcock's slow descent into madness. It's coming. It's quickening too.
Is happening, and this is the most authoritative source of briefings that we have right now. So
yeah, he's getting briefings. Every time David Wilcock says he gets a briefing, I really think he meant that he smokes like an awful lot of crack, and then he gets visions, right? And he gets messages, and people talk to him after he smokes up, right? He just takes a big hit of that big glass pipe, right? Sucks down that glass pipe, the devil's pipe, and then he calls that a briefing. Come on, David Wilcock. The only thing you're getting briefed by is the plow truck driver. You're getting briefed by the plow truck driver.
I am like really wildly excited about this, you guys. This is a very, very...
Oh, David Wilcock is wildly excited that somebody else made a stupid prediction that won't happen, because then he won't look like such a grifter.
Cool situation. By the inauguration, within the next 30 days, whistleblowers from 6 secretive black sites will come forward, unveiling a covert program dating back to the late 1950s.
Oh, we did this. Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that it kind of looped there. We're going to go to the next one.
I was watching.
Yeah. And now he's telling everybody that he's crying broke, but he's got all kinds of streaming services, every one of them, and he's watching all these television shows. And oh my God, what a synchronicity! Because one of the television shows, or two of them, had a character named Greer, but they were black dudes. But don't worry, Stephen Greer loves black dudes, especially if they're big and hung like a horse. Greer loves those dudes.
I was watching. First, I was watching Stargate Universe, and there's a black guy in the show whose name is Greer. And then I was watching Jack Ryan on Amazon, and there's a black guy in the show whose name is Greer.
Oh my God, what a synchronicity.
And I'm just now watching Jack Ryan and getting through the first season. So that was just a weird personal synchronicity that both of these shows have a Greer character, which may very well have been that the authors love Dr. Greer, and they did that as a kind of a hidden tribute to him.
Or they don't even know who he is, David Wilcock. Nobody outside of UFO land knows who Stephen Greer is. So stupid. He's desperate for material. Gosh,
Two different shows that I just watched back to back that had that character in there, both of whom are black, which is also very, very interesting.
It's not at all interesting, David Wilcock. It's not interesting. Not at all. It's not interesting at all. Oh God!
Play nice, please, everybody. I guess we have disruptors in the chat, but if you want to go read through all the chat stuff, you got to take the good with the bad. We have a team.
Yeah, and here he describes how he has to hire 8 people to delete all the negative comments. And I'm just here to tell you, I'm just here to tell David Wilcock, listen, if you got to hire 8 people to delete all the troll comments, then you got more trolls than he's got more hate watchers than he's got regular viewers. And by the way, what's going on with your numbers, David Wilcock? Did you have like 10,000 viewers last year? Now you got 5. Oh shit. Oh no. Does that mean your grift is shrinking? Does that mean that people are wising up to all your stupid fake nonsense? Last year, you had 10,000 live viewers, 12,000 live viewers. Now you only got 5. Well, I've monitored your stream earlier today, 6 hours of nonsense. And listen, friends, we pull the best clips. Macario pulls the most relevant clips, right? And Macario says it was one hater troll, and it was Stephen from Canada and his friends that were deep state, and they're now sponsored hate. He's saying that the people that are leaving negative comments are working for the CIA to stop his disclosure movement. Yeah, right. Come on, David Wilcock. You are going to be, oh man, you think it's bad now. Wait till that number keeps dropping. And it's going to keep dropping.
It's like 8 or 10, it's at least 8 people on the team, maybe even close to 10, depending on 2 of them maybe are not that involved anymore. They got other stuff they're doing for the company. But we got 8 people fighting this stuff, this insane.
Yeah, it's so insane that people will go in your live chat and call you a liar. How many times you been caught lying? How many times, Mr. Wilcock, have you been caught lying? Maybe that's why there's people in your live chat calling you a liar, calling you a false prophet, reminding people of all the times your predictions failed. Every time. His predictions fail every single time, friends. Every single time David Wilcock makes a prediction, it completely and totally fails miserably. And, the funny part is that he thinks that he's Earth's greatest prophet. With that track record, I don't think so, Mr. Wilcock.
And possibly sponsored hate that we get. It's very likely sponsored. Hate. Play nice.
Those people are being paid to troll me. No, they're doing it because it's funny. They're doing it because it's funny.
Michael was quoting.
It's fun to troll you. It's easy to troll you. All you have to do is bring up your latest predictions. And by the way, what is David Wilcock going to do when this shit that he's talking about right now doesn't happen? Like all the other stuff he predicted never happened. Remember? In the year 2000, we were supposed to get rainbow light bodies. In the year 2012, we were all supposed to get superpowers and levitation and telekinesis, and none of that shit happened. And then he spent 5 years of his life Grifting with Corey Goode, selling people fake secret space program stories that alternate. You spent 5 years of your life selling people fake Corey Goode stories, bro. What are you going to do when May 2025 comes? Oh, by the way, Steve Cambion's birthday is in May. So David Wilcock's failed predictions of a mass alien contact event and the wave of ascension coming by May 2025 is David Wilcock's birthday gift. Because you got to believe on May 31st, that's Steve Cambion's birthday, he's going to be streaming, reminding everybody of all the times you said ascension was coming by May 2025, David Wilcock. What are you going to do? Suffer, bitch! Suffer! Suffer, you're going to suffer. Oh, you're going to suffer and suffer and suffer some more. Yeah, we got more for you. How dare you make fun of a disabled man? What do you think's going to happen? Steve Cambion's like the Hulk. You ever see that shit? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I get angry. Right? That's Steve Cambion. And you made fun of his disability. And you lied through your teeth and said he got you swatted. And you lied through your teeth and said that he emailed animal control. And you lied through your teeth and said there was a criminal investigation into him. Do your followers know that you lied about another show host? Do your followers know that you're making fun of a man with a disability while you're supposed to be a spiritual guru connected to angelic sources? This is the wacky world of Wilcock. This guy claims to be a spiritual guru in contact with angels. When the angels say, hey, maybe you shouldn't pull out the sunglasses and make fun of a half-blind man. Maybe you shouldn't do that, you dummy. Don't do that. What kind of angels don't warn you that you're making fun of a half-blind man, you dumbass? Linda Mack with a kind and generous $5. Praise the goal. And then we have Pentaxenstein, #1 for the bucket of tithing. Yes, it is time to tithe. There's a time to reap and a time to sow. There's a time to give and a time to receive. Tonight is your time to give. Praise the cash almighty. We're edging towards the goal. And I feel it. I feel the goal is within reach. We have 24 of 50 super chats for tonight's goal. So we just need 26 more kind and generous people. Yeah. Now the Archangel Michael is telling David Wilcock about deals that are coming in. He's telling him about deals that are coming in. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, #6 for the bucket of tithing. We got a super chat train running here. Pentaxenstein. #7 for the bucket of tithing. Praise the cash. #8 for the bucket of tithing. Praise the cash, friends. There's a time to reap now and a time to sow. Now it's time to reap. You gotta plant your seed, and your seed is money, friends. Money. That's what you need. You need to plant your seed of money in the. This is hot soil right here, my friends. Praise the cash. There's hot soil right now, and you need to reach into your wallet and into your hearts, my friends, and praise that cash like never before, so that you can sow what you reap. All right, the end is near. $1 from the end is near. Beware. There we go. We got another one, and I'll give you an update now. How many is that? That's 27. Okay, now we just need a little bit more. More money. Well, let's get into this post.
Michael was quoting the price of one of our first potential deals for our air.
Yeah, I'm sure that the Archangel Michael is telling David Wilcock what kind of $300 million deals he's going to get for his shady aerospace company. That their only income up until recently was a garbage dumpster company that stores garbage dumpsters. How appropriate. A garbage human with a garbage aerospace company and garbage promises is making money from a garbage company, storing dumpsters at his garbage facility. And he's being sued by creditors. Oh, can you feel it, friends? His creditors are suing him. The investors are suing him. He's got to give a deposition for the Corey Goode lawsuit against Gaia TV's lawsuit against Corey Goode. He's going to have to go to court and give a deposition. Oh, you got problems. You're going to suffer now, David Wilcock. Karma. Tonight you made fun of a half-blind man for wearing glasses. How dare you? You think there ain't going to be a karmic debt for that? You think you ain't going to suffer? Karmically? Oh, I believe you will. I believe you will, bish. Oh, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer, David Wilcock.
Aerospace company, $300 million, which again, all that money is going to get spent. It's not like I'm getting $300 million. We got to
Sure. But David Wilcock has previously said that if you invest in Stavati Aerospace, he's going to use that money to sue Steve Cambion and other critics. I'm going to say that one more time. He's telling people if you invest in Stavati, they'll have enough money to sue his critics, because that worked out great. Suing critics worked out great for Corey Goode. Have you seen Corey Goode's numbers, David Wilcock? He's in the shitter, and you're next. David Wilcock is the next contestant on Bust Their Grift. We have decided, the universe has decided, that the next grift to be completely demolished by the Truth Seekers army is going to be this man. He deserves it. He deserves it, my friends. Praise the cash.
go into production. We got to make things and we got to earn profit. Okay, let's just be clear.
Profit.
But with that money, we can go into production. We can start doing things. So
start doing things.
The time loop mentioned
They've been in business for 30 years. They haven't started doing things. And let me just ask you a question. What kind of investor is going to invest $300 million into a company that's been in business for 30 years and has never produced anything? Who's lied about having wind tunnel contracts? Who's lied about developing laser weapons for the Army? Who's lied about building secret spaceships for the secret space program? Who's lied and lied and lied again? Who's being sued by investors, sued by creditors? Who's going to invest $300 million into a company like that, David Wilcock? I know you're supposed to have a 180 IQ, but scratch your head here and think about this for a minute. Who's investing $300 million into your shady, scammy-ass company, David Wilcock? Who's going to do that?
$300 million.
But don't worry, the angels told him that they're going to get $300 million, so it must be true. But the angels told him that Corey Goode's information was 100% accurate. It says so in his first book.
And said that what we are doing is worth far more than $300 million or any other amount of money.
Drawing pretty pictures and printing G.I. Joe toys is worth more than $300 million. Collecting money from a garbage company, not paying your creditors. You ever pay that sprinkler company you owe, what was it, 75 grand to? Did Stavati ever pay the sprinkler company? Oh no, they're suing you. That's right. And the other creditors are suing you. An electrician is suing you. Other people who worked on your facility that you guys took thousands of dollars of services from and never paid are suing you. And an investor is suing them for $1 million or more that he invested in the company and called them an investment scam and a Ponzi scheme in the court documents. But here David Wilcock is saying the angels are telling me we're getting $300 million. How delusional is this man?
Money. And that really blew me away.
This man is delusional.
So I feel like definitely I'm one of these network selectees. I've been manipulated, benevolent.
Oh, he's been manipulated. He's getting manipulated by trickster demons that are lying to him and telling him they're angels. Because a real angel would not give somebody information and say, go put this behind a $333 paywall for stupid crystal hippie bitches. Come on, David Wilcock.
Benevolently, I guess, to have written all these books on audio cassettes that got transcribed, and then I didn't even know what they really said.
Yeah, it's just so convenient that the Corey Goode grift falls apart, and suddenly he finds tapes of him channeling the Archangel Michael from 20 years prior. Sure.
Or care.
Sure.
Until starting in the year 2022.
Oh boy. What are you gonna do? Grifters gotta grift, man. That's what it is. Oh my goodness, we're almost to the end of the clips. Macario has not been taking too many clips because he just keeps repeating the same garbage. The Q-tard garbage, the mass arrests. What's this one? 180 Director of Advanced Tech for Stavati Aerospace. For minutes, this idiot has no idea that the camera is pointing at the back of his head. And check out the patch. Check out the bald spot on the back of his head. Oh, suffer, David Wilcock. That bald spot's getting bigger. It's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger, bitch. Suffer, bitch. That bald spot. Now, listen, we need. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to use black magic. We're going to use some black magic. That's what I think we're going to do. We're going to use some black magic and cast a spell that his bald spot gets bigger and bigger and bigger. After all, he already said Stephen Cambion was a devil worshiper. So maybe we should get some of them devils to poke out what's left of the rest of his goddamn hair. Oh, suffer, bitch. Suffer, bitch. You're going bald. What are you going to do? You're going to get hair plugs, that Barbie hair plugs? What
Metaphor
do?
was very graphic in the dream, right? Wow.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the back of my head. He had no idea that he was showing his audience the back of his head for all this time during his stream. Oh, Jesus. Desert Rain says, do you think he's rethinking all these unnecessary camera angles at this point, or no? Look at that. Here, audience, look at my bald spot. Look at my bald spot on the back of my head. Oh, it's glorious karma that a man this narcissistic is going bald like a bitch.
So then we go right into the reading from here after I've got the dream done. Many thousands of very credible witnesses do agree.
Oh, look. Oh, shit.
Agenda is stuff that you only can see under a microscope. Yeah, we already know about that. The viruses and everything.
Oh, here, look at the back of my head and my bald spot again. Oh, no, David Wilcock. Oh, suffer, David Wilcock. Suffer, bald spot. Suffer. Suffer,
I'm still
David
somewhat
Wilcock.
congested, as you just heard.
Bald, bitch. You going bald bad. The whole top of his head. His hair is trying to escape, my friends.
Sing very well. What if part of their agenda is stuff that you only can see under a microscope?
Flip the camera again. Let's see.
Yeah, we already know about that. The viruses and everything.
Oh, there it is again.
Still
the back of his head and his bald spot. Oh, that's a big bald
Once
spot.
Once you have it there, then you can begin to stop the corruption.
Oh, the sweep over. The sweep over is coming, my friend.
That's what this is all about, what the Alliance is doing.
Coming with this
Bring the meeting is under investigation.
And here
there was a breach on February 21st. They had to pay
to make fun of Steve Campion's disability.
$1.65 billion to get rid of it. On the same day, she made call options in the security company.
You can make fun of Steve Campion's disability, but he's still got a full head of hair. And not only does he have a full head of hair, but unlike you, David Wilcock, he can make a woman come. So his wife still stayed, right? Where'd your wife go? Oh, that's right. She went to a cucumber patch. She went to a cucumber patch so she could finally come, David Wilcock. That's what she did. She had to go to a cucumber patch so somebody could finally make her come because you couldn't. The end is near. Beware with $1. Another $1. We are edging to the goal. Another $1. This is a super chat train, friends. Another super chat train. Ty Blee with a kind of generous $2.99. Oh, this is a super chat. Super sticker. So you people in the live chat, he showed a hippo character in tactical gear, does tactical flanking maneuver and hand. Oh man, we gotta fix this shit. The end is near. Beware with the kind of generous. Another $1. Look at that. And there's another one from Mariner1712, channeling the power of P. Yes, we channel the power of P. P will lend me all of his felting power while he's taking a little break. Yeah, let's get the power of P at it. Let's go, friends. Oh, let's go, Mariner1712. The mass arrest, they're coming any day. Mariner1712, the mass arrest. Them mass arrests is coming any day now. They're coming any day. Mariner172 with another one. It says David Trumpcock soon. Archduke Instinct says the mass arrests are coming in 2 weeks.
Investigated the breach, and then they collapsed. So it was a smart bet.
So there he is wearing glasses to mock a disabled man, right? Double Tap Ranger Outdoors with a kind of generous $13.99, but no message. Just says from Double Tap Ranger Outdoors. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. We only need, let me see. Let me check in with the goal. God bless the goal, friends. We only need 15 more. God bless the goal. What's this one? 102. Oh, we only got a few more clips, but we do have some historical clips.
What was the name of the song? What was the name of the song? Eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. Right? Whoa. So there it is. The Eye in the Sky was the name of the song.
Terrible. Macario says, just because I had to suffer through it. Buffalo Spunks says, this physically hurts me. Desert Rain says, that was some Guantanamo torture. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And we got one left here.
So
and this is where it gets grifty. This dude is complimenting a murderer who shot a man in the back in cold blood. And again, remember, this guy's supposed to be, hey Jimmy, how was Contact in the Desert? It was good, but there was too many dirty crystal hippie bitches. You know, I like clean bitches. And that Contact in the Desert, all you get is them dirty ass crystal hippie bitches. You know, they got dreadlocks and patchouli oil and they smell. You know, I don't like them dirty crystal hippie bitches. We need to get some clean ones, right? Gross mouth sounds. What? He sounds like a cross between Kermit the Frog and Ernie from Sesame Street. Bert and Ernie. What? I haven't seen Steve. I mean, Jimmy, I did. I smoked. I'll smoke some more. You know. Yeah, well, it's a good idea. I started smoking again because I'm stressed out because my wife left too. Yeah, I couldn't get her to come either. So me and David Wilcock used to bond over the fact that we both have micro penises and we can't make our wives come, and both our wives left. Right? I should have learned the cucumber trick because I could go to the store and just use a cucumber. Maybe then my wife would have stayed. You know, who knows? David Wilcock got arrested outside of Wendy's, allegedly for trying to blow dudes, I think, right? He was for solicitation. Here's a kind of generous one from Mariner 1712 says, David Wilcock running Alan Parsons project, typical Wilcock. L, yeah, big loss. And lo-fi samurai. That's a good, once you know how to say it anyway, that's a really good user ID. Once you know how to say it, lo-fi samurai with a kind of generous $1.99 super chat. And now all we need is 13 more of you kind and generous people. But we're almost out of clips. So, and I don't know what does the timer say? Another hour and 18 minutes. I'm gonna melt, friends. I can't. Oh man, an hour and 18 minutes. I'm gonna die on stream. I will die on stream before we hit this goal. We just need 13 more. Jeff Bird says micro penises unite. Ty Blee says super chat won't let me write a message. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with that. Jimmy Mosque, not church. No, it's Jimmy Church. Come on. Wilcock is looking for a trauma spooning partner, Steven. Well, I ain't spooning him. He's creepy. That dude is creepy. Jimmy Church exposed for having a micro pecker. Yeah. Come on, man. That ain't funny. Don't make fun of it. That could be considered a disability. Can't make women come, right? Got a micro P. Women prefer the company of a cucumber to me. Like David Wilcock's wife. Chicks don't like alien believers, Jimmy. Sorry, buddy. We're rooting for you down at the station. Shut up, Ross DeMio. How dare you? Fat Chick Thriller says, surely Steve is done banging his wife to come back and take... No. I still hear a woman moaning in groans of ecstasy. I think he made her come about 5 times since the show started. That's what I think. Because, you know, he can make a woman come. He's very skilled in the bedroom, or so I hear. I mean, his wife's very happy. She walks around with a big smile all the time, you know, unlike David Wilcock's wife who left for a cucumber patch.
So then I say, you know what? I mean, he really turned out badly, but damn, that is one sweet bow tie, brother. Phew. I mean, hole in one. He just
said hole in one about a guy who shot a man to death in cold blood. And regardless of what you think of that healthcare company CEO, he had a wife and children. And here, a spiritual guru is praising the man who shot him in the back in cold blood. Great job, spiritual guru.
Actually has out-sizzled David Wilcock. Sad that he had to go down the path of the dark side and go around with some weird-ass phallic gun with a silencer on it. But, you know, dude, you get my kudos and credentials for the sizzliest bow tie I've ever seen in my life. That is now number one. So he has no reason to be honored, but yet somehow he squeaks through with an assist on the bow tie.
Only spiritual guru David Wilcock, who talks to angels, can praise a cold-blooded killer that shot a man with wife and children in the back. Great job.
I'll take it for
Great job, David Wilcock.
$500.
David Wilcock is a scumbag. There, I said it. He's a scumbag.
Alex, I'd like to have... oh, I can't say that.
This man thinks he's funny. Anybody else not think he's funny? Well, we have made it through the end of the clips from his latest second thing, right? Yeah, well, we had to slow the chat down because there were some people saying terrible things, and the mods could not keep up. So we did put a 1-minute rule, so you could send a chat every 1 minute, which I think should be enough. If we have to, we'll put it back. And I'm sorry that some people don't like it. Suffer, new viewers, suffer, says Jeff Bird. Oh no, Texas Chainsaw Truth Seekers. No, I'm Jimmy Church from the Fade to Black radio show. It's not a radio show. He lied to everybody for years. It was never really on the radio. He just said it was. Loser. I mean, I'm the loser. Yeah. Well, we do have a historical clip. We're going to try to hit that goal. But maybe we need some motivation. Maybe we need some motivation to hit the goal, right? I think maybe we do. Listen, if we don't hit the goal, here's what I'm going to do. If we don't hit the goal, I'm just going to leave the stream and make you look at shit like this. I'll do it. If we don't hit the goal, I will just leave the stream and I will make you people look at things, terrible things like this. Oh, I'll do it. I'll make you people look at terrible things like this. I will just leave the stream. I will make you look at terrible things, awful things, things that will give you nightmares like this. Here, oh geez. No, we have some historical bits that we can go to. Let me find them, and we're still on par here. We're still on goal. We're on goal to hit the goal. Praise the cash. Praise the cash. Oh, I was saying that we need some motivation, right? Fat Chick Driller. Somebody send 13 super chats for the love of God. Yes, I got mo for you. I got mo, much mo. I got more of that shit. It's gross. It's really gross. Okay, but I thought maybe we do need some motivation. I have a beg bumper somewhere here. There's a beg bumper, and it's like, oh, there we are. Friends, there's a time to reap and a time to sow. There's a time for joy and a time for sadness. And we don't want to be sad. We like hitting the goals. We are just 13 away, and I believe we could hit it. But maybe we need some motivation to praise the cash better, friends.
That is God penetrating your heart. It's burning on the inside of you, and you need to make a vow of faith of $1,000. Oh, Bob, couldn't you say 25? No! You can't make a $1,000 vow of faith. I'm saying in faith. So we got people that don't have, teenagers that have hardly nothing going for them. They got enough faith to make a $1,000 vow and send a little $5 here and $10 there as God begins to move like a whirlwind in their lives. Because they don't have that old programming of religion. But this isn't the way we do it in my church. Forget your church. I'm talking about what God says. And if you want the kind of miracles that are in the Bible, you're going to have to do what God said to do. And I've got the faith to believe they'll come to pass. This is hot soil. for anyone that's got the faith to sow into it right now. I mean right now. I mean right now, not tomorrow. That's part of your problem. God's already spoken a word to you and told you to do it. You need to do it right now. If you'll start now and get your seed of faith into the ground, it'll begin to grow and God begin to move. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. This is somebody's day of harvest. You see, there's a time to fast and a time to feast. There's a time to sow, so there'll be a time to reap. Many people want to reap and they want to feast, but they're not willing to pay the price to sow in order that they can reap. You can't see what's not seen until you let go of what is seen. And I'm talking about your money, because your money is you. It's your blood, it's your sweat, your tears. It's driving down the freeways, it's going to work, it's believing, it's you. And letting go of it makes room for the new. Lot's wife didn't want to go on, and that was the end. Thank you, Lord. I have said your word, and now I'm going to pray for those that's got the faith to do something with what they believe. Thank you, Jesus. Here's $1,000 vow. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You say you want to make a $500 vow? Then do it. Then do it. If that takes faith for you, do it. You want to make a $100 vow or two? If that takes faith, see, I like 1,000, because I know I got you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so two people have heard the call of the cash, friends. Uncreative deconstructionism says, "I love your stuff, Steven. Sorry I'm poor. No worries, bro. That's fine. It's 'tis the season to be broke." And Hugh Penny with a kind of generous $1. Hugh Penny, thank you very much. Well, we did not yet hit the goal. And 1712 says, "Suffer audio." Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll just mute the audio until we hit the goal. You didn't donate enough to have audio chat. Yeah, you didn't donate enough. We're gonna turn it off. We'll do the rest of the show like this. All right, we'll give you the audio. God damn it. No, I do have some historical clips that shows what a goddamn grifter David Wilcock is. And given that I am about to melt, I'm not that too concerned about hitting that goal. We try to set it low for tonight so that everybody, 'tis the season to be broke, but we're 11 away. But here's what I will do. I trust in the goal. I trust in the cash and praising it. Can we hit the audio goal? Yeah, just 11 more super chats and we'll have audio until the show ends, right? No, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do the overtime, which this show is already at 1 hour and 35 minutes. And for those unaware, this type of a show, we try to keep them to 1 hour because it's a little hot in there after a while. I start melting, right? My balls are melting. Oh, look at that. Guest Rain has heard the call. This is my first ever super chat. Not sure how this works. I hope you get it, Stephen. Merry Christmas to you and yours. We got it. We got it. An unconstructive, deconstructed. Thank you, Desert Rain. First super chat. Praise the first super chat. The first of many. Now that you've signed up, it's easy to do it. They got your credit card. You just put in how much you want and you send it. Uncreative deconstructionism, $1. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. And another one, friends. Now we're just 8 away. So I trust in the goal. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the overtime clips. Let's go. And maybe people will feel kind and generous and they will we'll still hit the goal. But if not, Merry Christmas to all. And to all, good night. I'll just leave if we don't hit the goal. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. We got to put our fair use banner back up. We're going to be sharing some historical clip from David Wilcock now. A historical clip. Yes, I got some on Stephen Cambion has some on his Twitter. It's at Stephen Cambion. And for those unaware, David Wilcock's shady aerospace company, he's been saying that they're going to get the money over and over and over again. That his company will be funded, and then he'll be able to do all these glorious things, right? Like build hover cars and make free energy engines and make hundreds of airplanes for half the price of anybody else. It's a pie in the sky scheme. He's never going to get funded, because the first thing an investor does when they look into investing a company is check public records. And if you do that with David Wilcock's shady company, oh my neck, what you find out is David Wilcock's shady company is being sued by a bunch of creditors for unpaid bills. Then you find out that a former investor is suing them, and that he called them in the court documents an investment scam and a Ponzi scheme. Who's investing in a company that has no income? Who's investing in a company that promised to create 400 jobs and didn't create one? Who's investing in a company that's been in business for 30 years and has yet to produce a single product or service or produce any profit whatsoever? But when you listen to Wilcock, there's always all these big deals coming in. There's always all these big deals coming in. The big deals are coming, friends. So we have a collection, because David Wilcock, I'm here to tell you, you're going to have to suffer, bitch, because the internet does not forget. And your followers are dumb as rocks. They're dumb as shit. And they forget how many times you said the funding is coming next week. But don't worry, David Wilcock, because we collected all that shit. We collected it all. Yes, we did. And we're going to play it, and we're going to laugh at you, because you deserve to be laughed at. Because you've been saying that this company is getting financed since 2021 or even before that. And we collected every clip of you saying that the company's getting money and getting investors and getting financed, and you will soon be able to create all these wonderful things. Yeah, we've been doing that. Look, yeah. So we've been collecting these up. Thank you, Macario, for collecting these up.
Our company is still, getting financed right now, but we just got some, actually, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
We are waiting on money coming in. As soon as we get the money, which is supposed to be Monday or Tuesday in
Monday or Tuesday in 2021
we're immediately going to do a MiG-29 upgrade and then bring it up to our facility. Where now the company looks like it's going to be okay. We still don't know if our company is going to be financed by the time the show starts next week. Stavati is doing great. We've got money coming in.
It's March 2022.
Looks like it's going to be happening. I don't know quite how soon, but hopefully within the month of March.
Oh,
hopefully the hover car company is going to fund this coming week.
Oh, it's this week now.
There's maybe a few deals that might happen.
April of 2023.
But every single deal we've ever tried to do has not worked.
Oh, too bad.
So we've had 20, 30, 40 different deals that we got really close to the front line. Stavati, our aerospace company, it looks like we're getting some deals coming in. There's actually about 4 or 5 that are really amazing. Yeah, so we've had some really great things happen with the company. I'm not worried anymore. There's some loans that have lined up at different levels of size. The DS keeps hammering us down. We haven't been able to close on a deal yet. And so, the financial thing.
Oh, I think somebody's hammering David Wilcock down, but it ain't the deep state. It's the plow guy, right? He's getting some DD. You know what that is? Deep from the plow guy. Yeah, somebody's hammering David Wilcock down, but it's the plow guy. And then, of course, he's getting butt banged by reptilian aliens, because he said it. Hey, listen, he said he was getting the BB from the reptilian aliens, not me. But here he is, March of 2024, and he forgets that he keeps on saying this shit over and over and over again. Oh, you're getting felted, David Wilcock. Suffer, bitch. We collected every clip of you saying this shit. Maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't have lied through your teeth about Steve Cambion swatting you. All you did is piss him off. All you did is make him more determined to show what a liar you are. There's March 2024, you said you were getting funded. This shit starts in 2022. Every week you do a stream, you say you're getting funded. And you're getting all these big deals, and then nothing ever happens because your company is a sham, a scam, a shady, what has been called an investment scam and a Ponzi scheme in court documents.
Thing is still a big deal, big problem for us. I'm not even worried anymore. I mean, we might have a deal by Monday or Tuesday. And as I hopefully get my company financed, it looks very good now. We have 3 deals that are extremely close. So I would imagine by the end of May, that I will be capitalized. And I hope we get a
happen.
deal really soon so we can
May
get on
12th.
with making free energy and anti-gravity. That would be really nice. We're lining up investors.
May 19th.
We haven't got them yet. And like with the Tuesday, Friday
May
game, I mean, you know, you have
2024.
dinner with these guys. They tell you that you're going to make all this money. They get you to invest, which is usually what it's about, you know, and then the money is coming and it's always Tuesday or Friday. We
June
might have a
2nd,
deal
2024.
tomorrow. We are
Money's
now that
coming any
close.
day
We're
now.
looking at somewhere between 22 to 24 million. We are about to
June
get
9th.
funding though, and there's a
We're
couple
about to
other
be funded.
sources that popped in this week, both of which could be, you know, around or over 100 million. So you'll be
100
able to
million?
live without money. If you
That
want to
didn't
go
come.
be an artist, you can do that.
June
That's what my
23rd.
company's working towards. That's why it's so amazing. We're finally getting funded, getting lots of
You're gonna get
followers,
funded.
making money, who's
June
actually
25th.
taken their money and invested it directly into something like this. As far as I know, I'm the only one where I've actually made these tangible steps. We have a real military facility. We've been keeping it alive. Now we're finally going to get funded after all this time.
They didn't get funded.
But we are closing on our loan. We're expecting to have it come in very soon. We're supposed to get our loan on,
June 30th. Didn't
now
happen.
it's supposed to be Wednesday because
July 7th.
one of the groups had 3 days off for
money.
July 4th. That's fine.
Didn't happen.
That our company is going to get off
July
the ground,
14th.
which is now
Oh,
happening.
shit,
We
it
have 3
didn't
different
happen
loans
again.
coming in. We actually have 3 different purchase
Oh,
orders
shit.
coming in.
Didn't happen.
So we're really close now to
It was
getting
close in
financed.
July 14th, 2024.
Because we are about to get funded, but until we do,
July
it's a
21st
nail
is
biter.
about to get funded
You
again.
know, we're waiting on our
July
company to get
28th,
funded.
he's
We've had a
about to
lot
get
of
funded
BS
again.
interference. But now things are finally coming together, and it looks like we're very close to both purchase orders and investors coming
yeah,
together.
that
We
didn't
did have an investor
That didn't
who
happen.
kept telling us the money is coming. It turned into a Tuesday, Friday game. It was very frustrating. So I was believing her, and I told you guys, oh yeah, we're about to get funded by
Oh, you mean
so-and-so
you lied to
date.
everybody. Yeah,
Well, all
you
those
lied.
dates have come and gone. But she actually finally found
shit.
us a new guy we spoke to on, I think it
July
was
28th.
Thursday
The
after our
money's
board
coming
meeting.
next week.
We spoke to another person through a different member of our company on Friday. And these guys are the real deal.
Oh, they're the real
So
deal.
we're now
But
looking
they
at a
didn't
short-term
invest.
bridge loan,
Oh, it's a
somewhere
bridge loan.
between maybe 5 to 15M. I'm only
15
doing this till we
million.
get funded,
Didn't come.
which might be
July
later this
30th.
week. My company probably is going to get financed this
August
week. We've got some
4th.
great things going on. And
Didn't
once we
happen.
get funded, which is
August
hopefully going to be
11th.
on Friday. So Chris
didn't
comes
happen.
in, tells
August
me about
18th.
Dr. Timothy, and shows me, he emails it to me
somebody
sitting at my
invested
kitchen
500
table,
million in
a
August
signed
18th, right?
agreement
Oh, no,
that
that
the
didn't
agreement
happen.
says is irrevocable,
It's irrevocable.
that Dr.
but
Timothy
they
is going to fund
irrevocably
us for
revoked
$500
it.
million.
They revoked it.
But we're probably going to get the first 27
Oh, they
this
didn't
coming
get-
week.
they didn't get
Dr.
27
Timothy
million,
just wants it
no.
to go directly to
August
us.
18th.
So yeah, we're going to
August
get the
25th.
company funded. We have a very, very large
Still
group
waiting
coming
for
in that
funding.
might even go up to 5B. We don't know exactly
Oh,
what they're going
somebody's
to
going
do
to
yet.
invest $5 billion
It's
in
somewhere
a shady
between
company,
500M and
sure.
5B. And
Yeah.
they're going to give us a term sheet in 2 weeks
Oh, shit.
as of last Thursday.
So
that's like
weeks, they'll have
September
the money.
6th.
August 25th. Didn't happen.
You know, I've had to help
September 8th.
Stavati out again because we have one deal is supposed to hit on Tuesday. We have another deal that could be very, very large is supposed to hit on
September
September
8th.
15th.
Still no
And
money.
that's a whole investment group. And they are the ones that are, you know, potentially going to go up to $5 billion.
Oh, sure.
Let's
They're
hope
gonna
that
invest
happens. That
$5
would be
billion.
great for
It
us.
was $300 million. Now it's $5 billion.
Stavati, our
September 15th.
aerospace company, is very close to getting funded, but it's not
Very
there
close.
yet.
Not there yet.
And
No,
until we really
shit, it
have
ain't
the
there.
money,
It
we're
ain't never
in
gonna be
super
there,
big trouble.
bro.
So we have like a $5,200 insurance payment, or we're going to lose our insurance. Is coming in on Monday.
They lost
I
their
might have to
insurance.
cover that one because, again, I'm like the only person in the board who can usually cover these expenses.
Oh, no.
But we're very close to getting
very
funded, and we
close.
have 2 deals that are
September
both very
22nd.
imminent.
They're
And
imminent.
one of them
The
could
money's
potentially,
imminent.
we don't know exactly what they want to
It's
do, but it
imminent.
might go up
It
to
didn't
$5
happen,
billion.
friends. Didn't happen.
Yes,
He lied
can we
again.
get an update on the
October
funding?
13th,
Yes.
He lied again.
There's been some staggeringly wonderful updates on our funding.
Oh, the funding's coming
And
in now?
I
October
don't know
13th?
how much I want to go into right now, but it looks like, well, maybe I'll just say it. Our first order looks like it's going to be very large. The first product order that we get
Oh, great.
for a
This was
jet
October
upgrade
13th.
program is going to be
It's
very
December,
large.
friends.
It's ballooned by 800% from where it was going to be before. So that's a very exciting thing for us.
Very exciting
It
if it
means
happens,
that we're
but it
going to
didn't
start
happen.
with a bang.
He lied to his audience
And
again.
our CEO, Chris, is actually leaving
Oh yeah.
on a trip overseas,
He's probably trying to get
which
someplace
almost
that's not an
certainly will lead
extraditable
to
country
him
so he doesn't
closing
get
on deals and
trouble
getting
for
money
this
in
shit.
our account. I have every confidence that he's going to come back with money on this
Every
trip.
confidence.
So
October
we're not going to
13th.
have board meetings for 2 weeks.
He
He's
didn't
going to
come
be
back
on the
with no
road.
money.
He's stopping
Spoiler
off in
alert,
several
no
places.
money, honey.
And we're going
No
to
money,
resolve
honey,
this once and
David
for all.
Wilcock.
So I'm not freaking broke anymore.
Oh,
And I
you're
can
broke.
pay my debts. And that would be so awesome.
Oh.
And I do still need your help.
October 20th, I
We're
need your help.
probably
The
going
money
to
didn't
close
come
on
in.
some really big stuff as a result of this trip that he's making.
Oh, sure.
But like the electric vehicle people now say they
sure.
want to
There's
come
big
in
deals.
November
They're
and
coming in,
inspect
but
the
I still
facility
need to
before we get
e-bag.
the larger amounts
I
of
need
money.
to beg my
So we're
audience for
probably
money
only
to
going to get
eat,
initial
'cause
funds at the
Stabati
beginning and
money
then
ain't
larger
coming
amounts
October
later. But
20th.
we also have a gigantic deal that could hit
It's a
any
gigantic
time.
deal coming
I'm
any
waiting to
day,
hear on that.
friends.
And once that
What a
does,
pathological liar
then I
this
never have to
clown
worry
is.
about money again. His name is Chris.
October 27th.
He was overseas and he
bagged some
bagged.
huge
The big
deals.
meeting was on Friday.
Huge deals,
And
October 27th.
in that meeting, he
but
bagged
it
the
didn't
deal
happen.
that he was supposed to
the-
bag.
the-
And
the
I don't
money
even
didn't
know all
come.
the details yet.
Shit.
But
Didn't come
it
again.
was it's a very significant
Shit, the money
contract.
didn't come again. Oh, and by the way, in the month of November and in the month of December, he said more shit about money that was coming in that never ever came in. And oh, would you look at that? See, this is why you have to trust the plan and trust the audience. I went into overtime before we hit the goal, mostly because I'm melting here. But we got some kind and generous people and we hit our goal. Praise the cash, praise the cash. God bless the goal, and thank all of you. Let's go. Uncreative destructionism with $1 and another $1 and another $1. Oh wait, no, that's uncreative destructionism. And then we have Lo-Fi Samurai with $1.99. Thank you very much. And then we've got Elmer Boilerhouse with £2. Says praise the audio. Yeah, you pay piggies are lucky I left the audio on. I was going to turn it off, but I thought that would be mean. Thank you for your kindness. Uncreative destructionism with another $1. Look at that. And we hit the goal. And we have Egyptian Princess with a kind and generous $10 super chat. Says, hey, everyone. Oh, is that a Yorkie? My wife would, well, Stephen Cambion's wife would love that. She got a little 3-pound toy Yorkie. It's tiny. Try to eat me when I came in the front door. I don't like that dog, but Mrs. Cambion loves it. Chet, kind and generous $10 super chat says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Mariner1712, deals on wheels. Yes, the money's coming any day now. The money's coming every day now. Lily Anna says, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah or Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Merry Christmas to all. And I'm here to tell you that on Christmas night, we're going to have a show. Well, Steve Cambion is. And I hear the Grinch might show up. Praise the cash, Brother Mariner has heard the call. Thank you, Fat Chick Thriller. Thank you for your kindness. And Fat Chick Thriller is the MVP of the night, throwing 20 20 gifted memberships. That's why you got to hit the subscribe button, because when kind and generous people like Fat Chick Thriller gift 20 True Seekers memberships, if you're a subscriber but not yet a True Seekers member, they get distributed to the people in the live chat randomly, so you could win one. Trolly troll troll, in case you're not on between now and Wednesday. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Well, I think that maybe we'll do a show tomorrow, and that will be it for until Christmas Day night. So December 25th, that night, if not the next day, December 26th, we're going to do a True Seekers holiday special. A donation to fight Wilcock's communist plot from Mariner1712. Very, very kind and generous of you. A-Duck says, Steve, you don't get it. David's tech malfunctioned and has set him on perpetual time dilation. He is on Dragon Ball Z time now. Well, that explains it, A-Duck. That explains why the money, he says every week the money's coming now, and the money never comes, right? Yes, Solemn Stacker. Well, don't let logic get in the way of a good grift. Solemn Stacker says, not how government contracts work. You respond to RFP, bid, and potentially awarded it. If you have no revenue or past performance, you ain't winning any huge contracts, especially in defense aviation. Well, don't let a thing like facts and logic get in the way of a good grift. Now, if I could leave you, He is worse than David Miscavige. Oh yeah. And his cult is shittier. David Miscavige is grifting right. They're making billions of dollars, right? Lo-Fi Samurai says, like the video. Yeah, please, if you haven't already. We'll do the right thing. I'm supposed to be a more professional show host than Steve Cambion. So we're supposed to remind you, like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. And we got one more bit for you, one more piece, which shows what a grifting scumbag David Wilcock is, because only a grifting scumbag would grift off of a dying dog, right? Let's grift some sympathy and have everybody send me money because my dog is dying. What a scumbag, friends. But be sure to subscribe and like and comment on these videos. Send some of these videos to your friends. Help us get some views. All right, we've done the good YouTuber thing. Now I've got one more thing to share with you, and then I'm gonna have to be leaving. But I thought I would leave you with, listen, when you get to the point where you're grifting off of a dying dog or a dying family member, you're pretty goddamn grifty. David Wilcock is no exception. This is crazy. He remember, he put the dog down eventually because people were threatening to report him to animal welfare.
And at the time, I was very upset thinking my dog's about to die. And I had that fear again yesterday because of, as I said, all these weird behaviors.
Yeah, one thing you'll notice about David Wilcock is he's always begging his audience for money while simultaneously trying to make his audience feel sorry for him. And he'll use anything, including a suffering, dying dog.
Apparently just caused by the noise, thank God. But I did not know if she was going to stay alive. It was looking really bad. And then the firemen were telling me, yeah, animals a lot of times have trouble with this. But that just added to the trauma. So Girly is the name of my dog. And, you know, I call her that because everybody thinks it's a boy. So I just said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to change her name to Girly because I always end up having this gender identity discussion about my dog. Yeah, she kind of looks masculine, but she is a girl. So it's Girly. So we'll just call her Girly, and then we're done with it. Nothing to worry about. She heard her name. You know, she's very, very, very intelligent. And that's kind of a problem because she's a shepherd, which means she manipulates you and tries to get you to do what she wants. Not always a good thing. My dog gets all traumatized, so she looks like she might be dying.
Over and over again. And
she had to take 3 emergency walks in a row. The third one, she didn't do anything, but the first one was pee, the second one was poop, and the poop came out immediately, which never happens. So I'm like, whoa, what is going on? Stephanie Casino, or Kasanek, she says this money is actually for Girly. Well, thank you. Yeah, Girly is really at the end of her life now. She's very, very ill, and that's a whole other story. She can't really get off the floor. She's peeing all over the place. She has very, very bad gas.
Yeah, maybe you should get
just
her a vet.
The last 2 days, I've had to stop giving her any cooked food at all, which she really loved to get pieces of fat off of.
Yeah, he admitted in the call with the animal control officer that he never took the dog to the vet. And I'm here to tell you, if the dog is dying like this and suffering, wouldn't the Archangel Michael tell him, like, don't be a sleazeball. Take your dog to the vet and get the dog treated, but not David Wilcock. He's too busy telling everybody he's Earth's greatest prophet while a dog is dying in his house. Great job, super genius.
For my steaks when I have a steak, bison steak, but I can't give it to her anymore because the farting was so bad that it was waking me up in the middle of the night, and it was like either a 7, 8, 9, or 10 on the scale of horror of how bad a fart could ever smell, and I'm smelling them every single night. So this is part of my initiation right now. My dog is dying. She's very close, I think. And I'm not going to put her down, but I'll tell you, it's looking like she could go at any time. There's probably organ failure going on. She can't control her bladder.
Why would you not?
She can't digest food anymore. I am giving her digestive enzyme supplementation twice a day. It doesn't really make a difference.
Why would he not?
So that's another part of me dying to who I was before. I'm the guy who has this dog. I've had her since 2013. It's 12 years. She's not going to be around very much longer. I've talked to people who've been through this, and this is.
And here, June 23rd, he's saying, I'm not putting the dog down. The next day, he put the dog down, I believe, if I'm correct in my dates.
It's all end stage stuff. So thank you for donating to Girly. Girly, lay down. She's starting to annoy me. She's starting to pace. It's really getting annoying.
The dog is dying, and the dog is annoying him during the live streams. And he's making people donate to a dying dog. Friends, it don't get much griftier than telling your audience, please donate to my dying dog, and then keeping the super chat money and not taking the dog to the vet. What a scumbag this man is.
So again, Girly's pacing. Girly has been patiently waiting for her food, for her dinner. It's still only 6:30 my time, so we're on time. It's all good. I got to bring Girly to the vet too, and I don't know what they're going to say, but I got to get her tested.
Oh my goodness. I got to bring her to the vet. They said to put her down. You waited too long to take her to the vet, you scumbag. My goodness, friends. My goodness. Listen, did you hear him? He said, thank you for donating to my dying dog. Thank you all for donating. Listen, maybe we should get a dying dog. We could grift too, right? Maybe we should get a dying dog and just put it on screen and grift. Donate to my dying dog. My goodness, like what kind of a grifter grifts off a dying dog and then keeps all the money, doesn't take the dog to the vet while he's grifting off a dying dog? David said, in order to have a Merry Christmas, I need to bathe in urine, says Chris Demarius. So I've been peeing in my tub for 2 months and I'm about to get in. Yeah, did you get it filled up? You're going to get some superpowers. I'm happy for you. You might get some superpowers. So we're going to wrap things up here shortly. But questions or comments for me, please put them in all capital letters. It really does help. Questions or comments for me, Jimmy Church, put them in all capital letters. It really, really does help. And while we're at it, I want to remind people that you can buy Steve Cambian a coffee. And the latest one is from Graham, who says, I hope you and your family have a really good Christmas. Well, thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. It is much, much appreciated. Yeah. And someone sent a coffee and says, I'm so happy this happened. He's talking about the Billy Carson felting that just took place. Billy has been taking advantage of people for too long. I wonder what Jimmy Church thinks about all this. Well, listen, my grifting partners are all getting exposed as frauds. First, Corey Goode was a grifting partner of mine. He got exposed as a fraud. Then David Wilcock is getting exposed as a fraud, right? And his grift is coming crashing down. And then my other grifting partner was Billy Carson. And Billy Carson is he got felted bad. He lost that debate so bad, right? Is that a DSP mask? No, this is custom made for the show. Yeah. Have you ever seen a ski-bitty toilet? I don't think so. I don't really even know what that is, right? Yeah, I don't know what that is. OG Houston says very felted. DSP. Oh, yeah, actually, we're going to double it up. DSP, Dark Side Phil. That's what you guys mean. Yeah. This is actually made to be Jimmy Church, but I've been catching up on Dark Side Phil, and I think I'm going to be joining the Kino as Dark Side Phil. But don't tell anybody that's also Jimmy Church. Listen, we have to make the most of our props around here. So I could be Dark Side Phil, right? I could be Dark Side Phil. And I could grift like Dark Side Phil grifts. Somebody told me to watch or catch up on Dark Side. That dude is a grifter. He's a terrible grifter, right? When are we seeing Steve again in Star Wars? I'm really not sure. Did you notice he said Wacky World of Wilcock? No, Kevin All. Did he say Wacky World of Wilcock? Somebody got to send me a timestamp. Jimmy Church, with your expertise in coke, are Wilcock sniffs coke sniffs or regular sniffs? Can we get Andy on to give his expert opinion? I don't know. Ask Rakita if they're coke. I think they're definitely drug related sniffs. I definitely think that these are drug related sniffs. Tales of the Sonic Voyage says, I want some coffee now. Weird, huh? Yeah, absolutely. So we also want to remind you that you can send me a PayPal pledge. Just send a PayPal to truthseekershow@gmail.com. That's where you send the money to Steve Cambion. I'm not getting any money from tonight. No money, no honey from me, right? Yeah. We're all caught up on reading the PayPal pledges. For those that are unaware, we read every single super chat. We thank every person that becomes a member during the live broadcast. We thank everybody that gifts memberships during the live broadcast. We thank everybody that sends a super chat and a super sticker. We read them all. We read the PayPal messages, just add a note. We read the buy me a coffee messages, just add a note. And we read every single one. So I'm glad we did tonight, but I got to tell you, friends, that the normal time limit on this is like maybe an hour. So before I melt, we're going to bounce on out of here. Not to be negative, but Jay Dyer said it best. If people like Billy Carson and etc. need to be debunked and exposed, then we've already lost. You might be right, Evan. You might be right. Now, Jimmy, since you've had David on your show, does that mean you vetted him 3 times? I vet everything on my show 3 times. If I can't find 3 published sources, I don't talk about it on my show, because that's the first thing I learned in journalism school. I'm a journalist. I vet everything on my show 3 times. I vetted Corey Goode's grift 3 times. I vetted Billy Carson's grift 3 times. I vetted David Wilcock's grift 3 times. I had Sarah R. Adams on my show. I vetted her grift 3 times. I had Anjali on my show. I vetted her grift 3. I vet everybody's grift 3 times, okay? Algaray, trying to be a smart ass, Algaray, trying to gotcha me with these questions. Glad to see you're doing well. I ain't got no money to donate, though, and these are pre-noon for me, so hard to get on. It's kind of hard to sneak this while in office. No worries, no worries. I think your audio is a little low. Well, I'll just speak closer to the microphone. Stop complaining, Detective Bloor. Stop complaining. You want me to start yelling? We had a nice show. You're going to ruin it, bitching about the audio? These audio files, they all complain. There's clicks there's clicks and shit. Oh, you need a better microphone. I got a better microphone, bitches. Come on, man. Hell yeah. You know, I was thinking that I should have saved this for the Kino friends. Hell yeah, DSP mask. I'll come on as Darkside Phil, and then I'll yell at those guys for felting me so bad, capital J. I think it would be funny. Imagine someone tuning in here for the first time. Well, come on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It says Jimmy Church. I think people can figure it out. I hope so, right? Audio files are better than the P kind. Yes, absolutely, Jeff Bird. But there used to be this audiophile guy that would drive Steve Cambion crazy because he was always in the comments saying, you need to get a better microphone. But we're using an industry standard microphone that millions of streamers use. It's not like it's a cheap microphone either, right? He wanted to yell like Darkside Phil. I got to watch more of that guy talking to get the character down. Yes. So, my friends, we have done our due diligence and we hit our goal. God bless the goal. God bless the goal, friends. We did it. We did it. With your help, we did it. Who's down with PPP? Yeah, you know me. Who's down with PPP? And Andy Worski. God bless them. I hope they're going to have a good holiday as well. I certainly am going to have a terribly lonely... My wife left me, but Steve Cambion's going to have a great holiday. He took his kids Christmas shopping. He banged his hot wife. He's living the dream. And I'm here working for free. He told me that this could be the start of my redemption arc. So I shouldn't ask for money because it would sully the karmic good that coming here and telling everybody the truth about David Wilcock. And here's what I'll say. David Wilcock was the greediest grifter I ever grifted with. You know grifters are greedy, but David Wilcock was the greediest grifter I ever grifted with, except for Corey Goode. That son of a bitch, he could squeeze a penny until it screamed, man. He was always asking for more money, more money, more money. Yeah, get Steve back. I'm scared that if he won't come, he'll be back on the next show. And usually the way we do these shows is half the show is in character and the other half, Steve Cambion comes back, but he's still banging his wife. Man, I can't get enough of her, I guess. I don't know. You know, I seen her though. She's hot and blonde. I don't blame him. I'd bang her like a storm door in a hurricane, man. She wouldn't let me because, anyway. women don't like me too much. You know, I'm kind of like David Wilcock. I'm monastic. I mean, I masturbated. I mean, listen, masturbation, by the way, is good for you. Did you know that it prevents scrotum cancer? If you masturbate a lot, you lower your risk for scrotum cancer. So if you ever get caught cranking one out, just tell everybody you're doing it for your health, right? Richard Warner is here. Welcome. Kay is here. Say, Jimmy, welcome. The end is near. Beware says, I love dogs, but what can you expect when you let any alien in the galaxy screw your dog? It's going to get alien diseases. Well, that's a gross thought. Thanks. Alien bestiality. Boy, we have classy people in our live chat. We're going to end tonight's broadcast really classy, talking about alien bestiality. It's not enough that David Wilcock is getting butt banged. Now people are talking about his dog getting butt banged. That's gross. It's gross. Operation Shutdown says, Jimmy, thanks for having David on your show to promote the GoFundMe for Emery Smith when he got attacked by a vodka bottle. Hey, not only did I let David Wilcock on my show to promote a PayPal donation scam, I also let David Wilcock on my show to promote a GoFundMe scam. So that's twice I let David Wilcock promote scams on my show. That's why I need church. People have been calling me Jimmy Needs Church. Right, but here, man, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm guest hosting Truth Seekers for free, right? And yeah, Emery Smith was not under deep state attack. He was under the attack of a vodka bottle. He was in a hospital for alcohol poisoning, self-induced, and he wrecked his own car driving drunk. And he lost his dog. The deep state didn't steal his dog or kidnap his dog. He let the dog out when he was drunk. All right. We've done our due diligence, friends. I'm literally melting here, but I'm gonna go have a couple of drinks. If Steve Cambion's done banging his hot blonde wife, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks, and I'm gonna try to negotiate a contract to be a guest host here often. Right? Yeah, I think so. So we have done our due diligence. I'm supposed to thank all you kind and generous benefactors, you super chatters, you Patreon supporters, you YouTube channel members, super chatter, super sticker, PayPal pledgers, buy me a coffee people buying memberships, all of you that are YouTube members. Thanks to all of you kind and generous supporters. Stephen Cambion's he's doing better than me. My show's in the shitter. Have you seen my numbers lately on Fade to Black? My numbers are in the shitter. I knew someday Stephen Cambion would surpass my numbers. Now, if I get a big grifter, I could beat Steve Cambion's numbers. But by myself, he's smoking me. All right. We've done our due diligence. We're going to bounce on out of here because that's what we do. Bounce, right? But Steve Cambion will be back. Make sure to follow him at Stephen Cambion on Twitter or X. Make sure that you do that. And then also be sure to check out the Truth Seekers website. It's truthseekershow.com. And there you can get all the latest episodes, whether you want the audio version or the video version. They're all there. Truthseekershow.com. One Truth Seeker, the word show.com. And all you people listening in audio podcast land, we love and appreciate you. But go on over to YouTube, put Truth Seekers in the search bar, and hit enter. And what will pop up is a strange guy with sunglasses. That will be Steve Cambion. Be sure to go to that channel, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and come and be a part of our live chats. You are most welcome. So we've done our due diligence. At least I think so, right? I think we have. I'm not sure when Truth Seekers will return. So if it's, I'm not sure. But anyway, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday, happy Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. May you have a tremendous holiday, all of you. That's all we got for you. And I'm supposed to say, that's all we got for you. Until next time, friends, good night and God bless all of you.